Silverlands was built as a large country house in 1849 by a local brewer called Robert Porter. It went through multiple ownerships until it became the Actors' Orphanage in 1938, backed by the likes of Noel Coward, a famous English playwright, composer, director, actor and singer. And it was also supported by the likes of Sir Laurence Olivier and Richard Attenborough. Children at the orphanage were evacuated to New York during World War II, and the building was utilised as a nurses' school. After the war, the building was part run as a nurses' school and an orphanage. In 1958 it was decided to close the orphanage operations, and it was only used as a nurses' school until the late 1990s. At that time, the National Probation Services were considering using Silverlands for residential assessment programs involving sex offenders, and works had already begun at the building. This was met with very strong opposition by locals, and the plans were halted in 2002, but by this time the building had already cost $3.7 million in renovations. So now Silverlands itself has become an orphan, left to vandalism and decay, even though it is a Grade 2 listed building. We decided to investigate Silverlands to try and find any evidence of paranormal activity.
I feel like we're going to have some action here.
Okay. Let's...
When we first come in, I'm sure I heard a little girl speaking in another room.
Picking up the recorder. Mind your step. Nice doorknob. This beautiful stonework and the woodwork just left to ruin, isn't it?
It's a creaking. Either the sun's gone in or suddenly the house has come alive with creaks.
Yeah, it's called expansion and contraction.
It's lovely panelling, isn't it? It's very kind of Tudor style. No, it isn't a Tudor house, it doesn't date back that far. These lovely chandeliers. I think they ended up on the floor because someone wanted them. Hello, is there any children here? Sad, isn't it?
It's a rose, isn't it?
A little rose, yeah. You can't really have them at the same time. I'll get a quick swim and
After leaving the bathroom, the camera picks up the voice of a woman and then, straight afterwards, the sound of a hearty burp. We checked Jenny's camera, which was on the floor next to the bathroom, and it didn't pick up any of these sounds at all.
Sick in here. No, don't.
Is anybody in here with us? There's like footsteps, doesn't it?
Did you hear that? Someone's talking. There's someone else in here.
Could be. Heard a cough upstairs.
Did you? Someone.
Hmm?
Is there someone here?
Could be someone living in here. Well, you think there's some people upstairs. If there's nobody upstairs, then they're possibly spirit, but I don't think so. I don't know if they're explorers or don't know, people who just want to live here, somewhere to be for a little while. I don't know. What do you want to do? Upstairs and have a look?
Oh, yeah. Dean's gone upstairs because we've heard voices up there and footsteps. So we're not really sure if it's people. We may be joined by some spirits.
don't know who that was. How do you feel about this place so far?
Well, I'm feeling like constant nausea, but I don't know if that's because I'm apprehensive or there's definitely voices 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, footsteps as well. But now
Well,
there's nothing.
I really hope it's dead people.
Yeah. I kind of feeling like it's suddenly come over me. I'm like a bit of a high. Suddenly felt really elated. Isn't that weird?
Did you?
Yeah, just I suddenly felt really high.
We are on the first floor.
Yeah, I think it just felt really as though it's Christmas tomorrow or it's your birthday tomorrow. That kind of excited feeling. Maybe some spirits excited to see us.
At the top of the stairwell on the first floor, one of our cameras records a very familiar manifestation which we had experienced on previous investigations. Real shame. It's falling down at the base of the fireplace there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's had some major damage there, isn't it? Sorry?
It's room upon room upon room.
Yeah.
It's like a TARDIS. It seems smaller outside somehow. When you get inside, it's just expansive. It's quite incredible.
I don't think that worked somehow. Top of the lift.
Glad you didn't notice it. Nice, it's all good. Poland.
So the radiators have been ready to take away.
These are kind of like dormitories, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, it's jammed. On purpose, I wonder. Okay, let's carry on.
There's been some kind of fire here, hasn't there?
Second floor.
It's pretty thick to be able to do that, you know.
This strange question mark shaped manifestation was also observed at St Mary's Church, Santon Downham, although the one at St Mary's was larger in size.
Okay, that's me coming down.
Kitchen.
So I reckon this closed about the 1990s, do you reckon?
That's a new cooker, isn't it? It hasn't been used.
Oh my goodness.
Brand new cooker.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Brand new knobs, look.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you a brief history of this, do you know why? That they, apparently, they were going to turn this place into a place for paedophiles to stay. And the local community objected so much that that's probably what all this was about. objected so much they couldn't go forward anymore with the plans, so it's just left now to rot. And you know the old story, till it decays, knocked down, redevelopment. But yeah, you can't blame the community. I mean, who wants to live next to a place, you know, that's
full of unsavoury characters? Yeah, but then again, where do you put them? On an island, I suppose. I don't know. Is it brand new? Well, I think it possibly was a brand new fridge, freezer as well.
There's so many dead birds.
Dead birds everywhere. Pigeons, mostly pigeons though.
Excuse my French. Shit. It's doorknob.
What, there?
Yeah.
Let's sit down, it's a good idea. Well, I think I felt quite apprehensive about the place. Yeah, I felt quite apprehensive about the place, but...
What, for living?
Well, because we might meet others here.
Yeah.
At the moment we haven't, and I hope that we maintain that one. Don't know if we caught any voices or not. I thought I heard one or two here and there, but this has been more like an urbex at the moment. So we'll just keep plodding on. We're going to do a call out. Jenny's got a little music box. Consider they're sort of children here. That might trigger something off. Why is it when I want to talk about something, a jet flies over?
Can you come close to... My name's Jenny.
My name's Dean.
Can you come close to us? So come and follow us, because I think you're going to find it really exciting. Did you hear something then?
No.
I know it could have been that, but it's like male.
No, I didn't hear that. Did you want to do some calling out here?
Yeah, I thought I'm going to put the camera down. That's what I saw something moving about in that cat. It's just in there. Got a toy here. We've got a present for you.
Do you want to show them what it is then, Jenny?
Shall we unwrap it? We will. It's a special little box called a music box.
Did you like that?
What do you think, Dean?
I think it's at the same page as you, really. It's interesting. I thought I heard some voices, like you do. Thought we had people chattering upstairs, didn't we?
Yeah.
But we didn't find anything.
Footsteps as well.
Footsteps as well. So they could be residual, as in little slices of time being replayed here and there in the building spiritually. But that's it really. So whether the equipment will pick up any voices or anything else, or anything visually, once again we'll find out when we get back.
I think it just goes to show really, it doesn't matter what place you're in, how big, how small, how magnificent, whether it's, to say in proportion to how haunted or not haunted it's going to be. I mean, this seems, I would definitely look at it as, oh, that's got to be haunted.
Stairs goes down actually, look. Do you want to have a look?
There's still a couple of line vigils. You go down here on your own. Right, Dean's gone downstairs, so I thought we'd do a couple of minutes lone vigil. I'm still on the basement, and this is probably one of the darker areas, and for some reason a few seconds ago my heart started really racing, and I've heard that that's another sign that spirit could be close by.
Boiler room, power room, everything.
Very hard to breathe in here. Is there anybody here with me? Is there any little boys? Little girls? Would you like to just come closer and speak to me? Heart's racing again. Yeah, my heart's racing. I've got no reason for it to race, really. I'm not nervous.
Anybody here with me?
I don't mind doing lone visuals. I'll just sit on the radiator. Oh, I'm sitting on, I don't care. Is there someone that would like to come forward and speak to me?
Any spirits down here with me?
My right ear's ringing.
Odd. I can smell coffee. Freshly made coffee. The lift motor. That is so ancient. Ancient but amazing. So much more interesting than the modern day lift, that's for sure.
Any good?
There's a lot down there.
What, more rooms?
Yeah, but they're more like boiler room things, but it really goes back a long time. The little motor for the lift at the back is amazing, really.
Is it?
So ancient, but really interesting.
Oh, wow.
I don't know whether they kept that going or not. But if they did...
It's interesting. It's not worth me going down and having a look then.
No.
Is it a boy's toy?
Boys' toy sort of thing.
What is that? It always sounds like someone shutting the door.
It's a bog.
Is it on the floor?
Just a toilet. Just a toilet.
How cold here. Oh, this is just sounding crazy then. It's been here. It feels really cold here.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Do you notice that drop? That's about 4 degrees drop. Just there. Do we have spirit here with us? That's my bag. What's in that room behind you?
Oh dear, there's more here. So nice to sit down.
You know what I said to you, didn't I? This place being out of bloody TARDIS.
Right then, Jen, we've had a good look through the place. We may have missed a few places, I don't know. We may have got some more voices, but what do you think of it?
Yeah, I think it's like a TARDIS almost, because on the outside I kind of thought, oh, I thought it was bigger than that. But when we finally got inside, and believe me, it was much harder to get in than we originally thought. It's massive, this place. There's lots of rooms. I don't know how many floors, 3, 4. How many do you think? There's a bottom floor as well, isn't there? All the
You got the ground floor, the basement floor, and you got about 3 floors above. Yeah, you got 1, 2, 3 floors. Yeah.
But paranormal wise, I'll give my opinion first. As I said, we heard footsteps and it seemed like 2 people talking, and that's what we went to go and see. We couldn't find anything, but apart from that, we brought a little toy music box which we thought would have got them going, but no, we didn't have any reaction to that, so we're hoping now on EVPs. So about you, Dee?
Paranormally, I'm not sure. So
I think it's, I can't sense any negativity here.
No, that's not what we're always after anyway.
No, and it's, if there's children here, they're going to be frightened, aren't they? Not so confident.
I'm thinking if Jenny actually came here on her own, she'd probably get more reaction, because obviously children tend to be wary of men, because we've got the deep voices and we're more, and that might make them hide away. But when you've got they can sense what people are like. And obviously Jenny's a woman which they may well get on with anyway, well they would do, but whether she'd get any results on her own or not, I don't know. But anyway, that's the end of this particular Beck's paranormal investigation. So we're going to go now and have a cup of coffee somewhere.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot and take care.
Thanks, bye.
Bye then.